Yeah, but how
Yes,
did
yeah.
you
Last
go
week I
your
had to go on
vacations?
vacation for a few days. I went out with my friend,
Yeah.
and we spent a great time. Actually, we went to Dolores Hidalgo in Guanajuato, and we had a fabulous time there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the cities, these towns? Dolores, do
Dolores
you?
Hidalgo? No, I never visit Dolores.
It's very pretty. It's of a colonial type, similar to Guanajuato.
Mm-hmm.
The people are very, very polite, very friendly, and the city is small, but apparently it's a bit bigger than Guanajuato.
Oh, okay.
And you have a city market. You have lots of aircrafts.
Yeah.
They work a lot with an aircraft called Talavera, which is an ornament that is very specific characteristics that you use for example, for the cutlery of your house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the plates, the dishes, all the utensils that you use to eat, they can be made of Talavera. You know Talavera, right?
No, teacher,
Are you
honestly, no.
familiar with Talavera?
No.
Let me show you a picture.
Okay.
Uh, Talavera de Dolores. It's really pretty, and I'll show you a picture just now. Look at this. I am sure that you have seen it, but probably you don't recognize it. You're not familiar with the name, but I'm sure that you will recognize the designs. Let me show you with here this. So let me show you Talavera. This is it. This is Talavera.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay.
And
This kind of, uh-huh.
this is characteristic of Dolores.
Mm, yeah.
It's very pretty. It's very local, of course. It's a local culture that they have,
Mm.
and very inexpensive. Actually, you can find lots of this aircraft artisani at a very reasonable prices.
Yes.
So yeah, it
Yes, I
was.
recognize.
Yeah, you have seen it, right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So it's very very pretty. So how was your week, Luis? What did
Fine,
you
teacher.
do?
I'm staying on a week of exams right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have my exam of cálculo and physics. So
Okay. Uh, all right. You're studying differential calculus or integral calculus.
right now, differential calculus.
Okay. You know the applications of calculus, right?
Yes, but only for a way of that I like to study, but the level of the school of the institute already still be so lower and still we saw topics like like very lower topics.
Really?
So we don't see the applications already.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
okay. Let me give you a very simple test, okay? Can I?
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Very, very, very easy. I'm generating one. And I'm sure you're gonna get this exam very, very, very easily. Let me show it to you in a moment. Here it is. Calculus. I like that topic very much. And your dad is an expert. He's a good mathematician.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yes.
Sometimes do you have to ask him for help or
Sorry.
not always or sometimes?
Sorry, teacher.
Do you ask your dad for help or not always or sometimes only?
Not always like normally these kind of topics easiest to me, so I don't need a lot of help.
A lot of help from your dad.
Helpful to me.
Yeah, but if you need it, you have the confidence to ask him, right? To tell him, hey, dad, give me a hand.
Yeah,
Very nice.
sometimes.
Well, I'm gonna share the screen. I'm gonna share the screen. It's very easy. I hope the exam tomorrow is more difficult and that you're able to. Obviously, not only solve it, but get a good grade. I'm sure you will. So let's see the first one. I don't know. Also, I don't know if you're looking at limits or also the already the derivatives.
At the moment, I only saw on the school the limits, but I try the derivate, but I don't see on the school right now.
But you know how to solve the derivatives too, or not?
Yeah, I think that I could try, and if not, I could learn.
Yeah, of course. And well, this is a test about derivatives, and it's really, really easy. I don't know what I did here. Oh, I need to delete this thing here. All right, this is a simple, very simple quiz. Five
Okay,
questions. The first one is
okay.
that. Can you read it?
What is the derivative of f of x equal to e to a square with respect to x? Could be the letter A for no,
Yeah,
no, I
yeah,
don't know. I think
yeah. It is A. That's true. Yeah, it's very simple, right?
yeah.
Okay, this is number two. The derivative of sine of x.
I'm only gonna to try to atinarle, teacher, but
To
the letter
guess,
the letter D.
number two, which is the answer for number two.
Yes, yes, yes. On the number two, I say the letter D, but I don't know nothing idea.
Oh, you don't know?
No, the letter
Okay.
D, maybe
It's letter A.
A.
Derivative
Oh,
of sine is cosine.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Now, already on the course of the school, I only saw the limits.
The limits. Well, but this is gonna be like piece of cake for you.
Yeah.
Now, question number three.
Oh, okay. Which of the
Number
following functions has a derivative of zero? The letter B.
the letter B. Yes.
Yes.
Why?
I only think that because are a constant, maybe.
It's a constant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the derivative represents the slope of the curve in a specific point, right?
Hmm.
The slope is the inclination. What is the slope? La pendiente, right?
Yeah.
So if it is constant, the slope is zero.
Hmm.
Okay, very good. And question number four.
Okay. What is the derivative of f of z equal to e to x with respect to x? I don't know. I'm gonna to try with the letter D.
Letter D. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The derivative of, uh, I'm sorry, the derivative of e to the x power is exactly the same e to the x power.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Excellent, Luis. Well, now the last one. What is the second derivative?
What
You
is the
derivate
second?
once and then a second time.
Okay. Letter C.
Let us see. The first derivative is three times. Okay, the first derivative. What is the first derivative? F.
12 it's
Yeah,
yeah, I'm right.
equals 12x to which power?
3.
To the third power, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
To the third. And then the second derivative is going to be f of x is going to be, am I recording? I think I am.
36 it's 2.
Is 36x to which power?
Yeah. To a square power.
36x to the second power, correct? Yes.
Yeah.
Second power. Right. This is really very simple.
Yeah.
Now, who invented calculus according to your
Sorry, teacher.
understanding? Who invented calculus?
Uh I don't know, maybe Newton?
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, it was Newton and at the same time Leibniz, supposedly.
Oh, okay, okay.
And what is the relevance of that?
The relevance of all the calculus, or
Yes.
mm, maybe a lot of applications like of the physics, no, of calculus physics.
Well, yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, that yeah, that is true. That is true. It's very important. Did you know that there was a dispute about Newton and Leibniz having published their findings?
I remember something like that, but someone, another people published the calculus first than Newton, no? Or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly. Um, who do you think is the real author? I mean, the first author. If you had to guess, it's just guess, of course.
Okay.
What do you think?
Sorry, teacher, what is the meaning of the word guess?
Guess, adivinar.
Ah, okay. And your question are if I try to guess which person invented the calculus, or
Yeah, was it
um,
Leibniz or Newton, or you give credit to both of them?
maybe both of them on a different times. Ninguno, any one of two um, stole the work to the another. But yeah, maybe it only depends that the date to publicate the calculus
To publish it, right?
to publish it.
Well, could be. It makes total sense. Makes total sense. Now, I'm sure that you are aware of the importance of calculus, right? As a practical application. In
Yeah.
practical applications, it has lots of important applications, right? Let's take a look at some of them and see how they impact our life favorably. Can
Okay.
you read the first one, which is application in physics, Luis?
Yes, but I don't see the screen, teacher, already.
I'm sorry,
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sharing the screen. Here, there, all right. Okay, here.
Okay. Fields. What is the meaning of field, teacher?
Campo
Campo. Okay.
field.
Field physics, application, motion, and mechanics. Description. Calculus is used to describe the motion of objects, including velocity, acceleration, and the forces acting on them. Newton's laws of motion are expressed using derivatives and integrals.
Exactly. So you can express the laws of motion in terms of derivatives and integrals, which is
Okay.
a way you're gonna do that. You're gonna express
Uh-huh.
physics and chemistry and many other formulas in terms of derivatives and integrals in university, in college, depending on what you study, of course. Yeah. Have you made up your mind what you're going to study or not yet? You're still deciding.
I don't know already.
You don't know yet, right?
No, I don't know yet.
But you have like 1 year and a half to make a decision, or 2 years, right?
Yes, I need to decide so suddenly.
But you're in second year or in third year?
On third year, yeah.
This is your third year of preparatory.
My last year.
Your last year, no? So you need to make a decision this semester, more or
Yes.
less, or the latest January or February, because the admission tests
Uh-huh.
normally start, Luis, in March.
On March. On all the universities, or
Most
like
of
an
them.
average.
Most of them. I know that well. Let's say that they start the admission tests in April or May, but you need to study 2 or 3 months before. If you're going to go to medicine, you need to study to prepare for the admission test 2 or 3 months in advance. If
Yeah.
you're going to go to engineering, you need to start for the admission, study for the admission test 2 or 3 months in advance.
And for example, teacher, what do you think that the topics it could, the normally topics it will be to gonna to appear on a test exam of University of Engineer.
Engineering, not well. Typically, they ask you for physics,
Mhm.
calculus, and chemistry.
Chemistry, also chemistry.
Typically, yes, 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 typically.
Yes.
They ask
Nothing
you.
about another science.
If you go to engineering, well, math, chemistry, physics, I think that's it.
That's it. And I think more of maths and physics, no, than chemistry.
Mm, I don't know. Well, no, it should be more or less the same balance. I think I believe, but you know what you need to do? You need to ask three schools like Polytechnical Institute, FIME, and ITESI,
Hmm.
and maybe another one. Of course, I don't know, maybe Instituto Irapuato. Right? You guys have engineering at Instituto, right?
Sorry, teacher?
You guys, I mean, the Instituto Irapuato has engineering, right?
Yes, yes, but I don't want to enter here.
Okay, well, if you choose FIME, where your dad and I studied, you
Uh-huh.
choose ITESI, which is has become a very, very strong school in engineering and other careers. ITESI, if you want to go to Leon, which is a Polytechnical Institute, which is closer to Silao actually,
Hmm.
that's another option.
Yes. Yeah, could be. I'm staying, searching for the careers and universities. Yeah, on this step of my life.
Right. You know what is a good idea, Luis? That you start visiting this semester, if possible, at
Yeah.
least some companies in various fields. Besides engineering, what else is appealing for you or attractive for you that you'd like to study?
Okay.
What is appealing, attractive that you
Okay.
are interested to study?
Kind of engineers.
Besides, in addition to engineering, what
Mm.
else?
O sea, especialidades, ¿no, teacher?
No, no, well, specialties, well, yeah, of course. Specialties of engineering is mechanics,
Yeah.
mechanical engineering. What else?
Electricity,
Electrical engineering.
electromechanic, or are the same.
Yeah, 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 that's another one. Electromechanic. That is, they have this in Aribero in León.
Okay.
Ibero
Yeah.
is another good school. It's a little bit, it's not cheap, but it's very good too.
Yeah.
And it's got a nice atmosphere. And the Jesuits are pretty good, very decent people to in terms of education.
Yeah.
So
But
electromechanics,
teacher, on
engineering. Then
your
you have
opinion,
mechatronics,
uh-huh.
chemical engineering,
Yes.
civil engineering, civil engineering. What else? Informatics engineering, informatics. What else?
Industry.
Industrial engineering. Yeah, all types of engineering.
Yeah.
Which one do you feel, do you find more appealing or more interesting?
Mm, I'm started thinking on the electromechanic teacher.
Electromechanics, okay.
Yeah, but I don't really sure. I'm very ignorant also, yet. But teacher, on your opinion, what do you think that for the future, like this world paint to the future, it could be the most rentable career to study for a better future on a way that it's going like what going on? No?
Well, profitable in terms of economic income,
Yeah,
economically,
yeah.
I think you can make money in any career. In
In
any career,
what?
you can make money. You can make money in any career.
Ah, okay.
I think that does not depend on the career. It
But
depends,
uh
yeah, it depends more on your, it depends more. on your perspective of life. You know who has developed, has been developing a great mind in terms of business and making money?
What are the mentality teacher or who?
Who is the person that has been growing and developing a very smart mind in terms of business and economics?
I'm not really sure. I think are various, no?
But yeah, but very close to you.
Close to me.
Yeah, Mickey.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah. Believe it or not, he has been growing and developing a very, very smart view of the world in terms of business.
yes, yeah.
So my suggestion, I mean, I'm not saying don't talk with your dad, but my recommendation is talk with your dad in terms of academy. Obviously, you know him better, right? He's a good friend of mine, but you know him better. But also, Mickey can give you very, very good recommendation, not on what to study, but how is the world in terms of business, of how do businesses develop? And then you can say ideas. If I study mechanical engineering, what type of life or business could I develop? Or how can I make money? That'd be the right question. The thing is to make the right question. So maybe you can ask Mickey, hey Mickey, if I go to this or that career, how do you see, how do you think I could profit on that? How could you make a profit? For example, let's say that you study chemical engineering. You
Uh-huh.
can enter a company of pharmaceuticals, of chemical products, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah.
But probably if you want to make money, yeah, you're going to learn how to do things in a company, but probably it's better that you join not a very large company but a medium-sized company with lots of responsibilities, maybe an industry in which there is pharmaceuticals or chemical products for the industry, but that the owner is not a big corporation, because in a big corporation you're going to become a specialist on one single thing, very specific. I
Okay.
don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
I think that you say to me that the the importance of the mentality on the speciality to diversify my capacity of the career, maybe.
Exactly,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, you
Ah,
totally understand. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
okay.
Yes. So my recommendation is there are many businessmen, many entrepreneurs, but some of them say, well, this is my secret. You're asking me that I give you a secret just for that?
Hmm.
And if you chat with Mickey, I'm sure that he's going to tell you, well, Luis, there is this idea, that idea, that idea, that idea. You have your uncle. Oh, you know who's a great source of advice? Maybe, probably your uncle Memo. He's
Uh,
you know that he's working as a programmer, and I
yeah.
think he had been working for many companies in the U.S. And he can give you a good idea also, but not specific product or application like making systems.
Mhm.
But in general, how is the business? How do you make businesses in the US, right? That's a good question. How do you make business in the US?
But only the US?
Well, not only the US, but internationally. How do you make business with American
Ah,
companies, right?
okay. Yeah.
With US companies? Of course, if he can give you more information, it would be great. With US companies, that'd be a good question. How do you feel making business with US companies? In this moment, for example, you know that Mickey is visiting companies
Yeah.
with your aunt.
Mhm.
That's a fantastic experience, and it would be great. Of course, I don't want to interfere and tell do this or do that. I don't want to
No,
get
don't,
involved
don't
because
worry, don't worry.
I'm not getting in trouble, right?
No, no, don't worry, teacher.
But it would be a great opportunity for you to visit some companies and see how companies actually work, because that's what you're going to be when you finish school. And the best moment to see the company, it's like if they tell you, hey, Luis, you're going to choose one country where you want to live: France, Italy, or Germany.
Uh-huh.
And then they tell you, can I visit them before? No, 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 no. Decide now, but you don't go to France. And you say, how can I make a decision if I don't know France, Germany, or Italy, right?
Yeah, okay.
So for you would be a great opportunity that you could visit some of those companies. But of
Mhm.
course, I am a stranger, so I don't want to.
No, no, don't worry, teacher. But also I think that he don't want to I visit with him the companies cause for respect his work. I think know him.
Well, yeah, of course, of course. Well, that's an idea. But for example, let's say that you don't go with him, that you make appointments with companies that look interesting for you. You talk to the manager, hey, I'm a student, a preparatory student. I would like to visit your company. Can I get some permit to just go visit? For example, I'm teaching a class in a company called Laser and GPS, which is close to your house. I can
Okay.
ask the manager if you can come and visit and maybe make questions. And I'm
Yes.
sure they would tell you, yes, come and visit, see how it works. And that's one aspect, right?
Yeah, and I could, teacher. I could visit.
Yeah, if you want, I can ask the manager to let you in.
Yeah, I want. I want.
Yeah, of course, because I think it is important to visit companies before you make a decision, even
Yeah.
to choose a career.
Mhm.
Because, for example, in my case, I made a decision blindly. I had not visited one single company when I decided to go to FIME. And that was a terrible mistake
Okay.
because nobody told me and I didn't have anyone to ask. My dad was a lawyer, not an engineer. My
Yeah.
mom, the same. My brother was a student. So I had no advice.
Yes.
And looking in retrospect, if somebody had told me, look, go to this company, go to that company, I would have a better perspective to make an educated decision. And I didn't. So
Yeah.
I just went blind, a ciegas, right?
Yes, I think that I'm staying blind also right now because my father and my mother say to me that that I am stay to investigate and search on the web what constitute the careers, the other careers. But honestly, I obviously found a good information of all no of all of the list, but the true are the I don't living this career or I don't see on a tangible way to know if this career is gonna to like to me or if I'm adapt to this career. No?
Yeah, but do you know that university is an intermediate step, and the last step is going to work, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to make a diagram. Let's see if you agree with this diagram. This is work, right? That's the final chapter, right? Last chapter is work.
Yeah.
And all the other ones are previous chapters to this, right? Work. In a company with your own business, in the service industry, whatever. The
Mhm.
previous chapters is your college, right? Or university. This is previous university. I'm sorry. Uh, university and preparatory or junior high school, right? This is junior high, junior. Oh, this is high school, and the previous is prep is secondary school or junior high. These are previous steps. Do you agree?
Yeah, I'm agree. And personally, I don't want to pass to the another to the another steps.
in high school. Yeah, but it's natural that you continue.
Yeah.
It's normal. I mean, and then elementary school, right, which is here, right? This is elementary school. I just want to show you. I just want to share with you elementary school that how yeah you're looking for this the specifics of these universities, which careers. Yeah, but with what intention, right? Your last intention is to get here.
Yeah.
So how do you know if you're going to study medicine or philosophy or architecture or law or whatever? Well, your last chapter is here. So this
Yeah.
chapter is connected with this. You're
But
right.
the university defined what it gonna to direction, no, to work.
I think should be the opposite. In my personal opinion, of
Uh-huh.
course, I'm not anyone to tell you this or that, right? Just my simple and humble and modest recommendation.
Yeah.
I think it should be the opposite. I think what you want to do in life
Hmm.
should define where you want to be prepared, right? In
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
words, if you want to, what depending on what you want to do, you define what university you want to study, you want to go to, what career.
Yeah.
But how can you know this? Well, you need to visit companies, corporations, government offices. You need to visit a lot, and nobody does it. It's very strange that people do it, right? Visit industries, universities, visit I mean, the vocational work should be much stronger, and it is not, unfortunately. But it's a very important decision. Visit companies, businesses, government offices. So if somebody asks you, Luis, what do you want? Where do you want to study? Where do you want to work? You
Hmm.
will be like me, probably. Well, I don't know. But how can I know if the schools don't take me to the industries, to the companies, to the government offices, to
Yeah.
different businesses? Well, if they don't take you, you go. I mean, my suggestion, of course, right?
Yeah.
What do you think of this idea?
I want leave the idea that I first visit industries and know a lot of before the university to take the decision.
Yeah, because if you go to a hospital and you find the job fascinating, you see how doctors work, how they
Hmm.
make surgeries, how they save people,
Yeah.
you say, I truly love being a doctor. Or if you go to the government office and you see how politicians negotiate, how they make decisions, how they plan the laws and regulations,
Uh-huh.
and you become passionate with that, just want, I want to be a government officer, I study public policy. Or if you go to an industry and you see how the engineers work, and you see how they build houses or build bridges or build whatever,
Hmm.
you're going to become passionate, but you need to have this experience.
Yes, and that's that I want.
Yeah, exactly. So my suggestion, and I tell you that because I didn't have it and I didn't do it. And 30 years later, or almost 40 years later, I think I should have done this, and I didn't do it. Well, I should have told my girls, do this, visit the companies. I also didn't do it as a father. I didn't do it as a student, and I didn't do it as a father.
Okay.
So 2 times I made this. I ignore this important aspect of visiting industries, companies, businesses, governments, etc. Where you're gonna be. But that's my recommendation. Of course, you
Oh,
need to.
it's a very good recommendation, and I think that I'm tell to my father so what to start to ask no how I can to find the opportunity to visit one company or industry to really saw the turn of the place, no?
The environment of the place.
Yes, the
Yes.
environment, yeah. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Because at the end, you're going to be working there. This is the last chapter. You're going to join this field sooner or later. Normally, after you finish school, university, you can do a master's, okay, other 2 years, and then you will have to do something, right?
Yes.
But the best thing is that you do something that you like, that you enjoy, that you find appealing, that you are passionate about it. And so, and there are lots of things that you need to that people can do in society, in life, Luis.
Sorry, teacher.
There are many things that the society need.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of things, and only don't only on this topic, on a lot of topics the society needs to improve and evolutionary on some phases.
Right. What strikes your mind? What is impactful in your mind
Uh-huh.
about what the society needs? Society
Okay.
needs what, in your opinion? Which
Yeah,
are priorities?
priorities. Okay. For example, improve the education. For example,
Proper education.
yeah, proper education.
Totally agree with you. Totally.
Yeah. Was okay. Also the I would this topic, maybe it could be a lot of more complex. The all the routines, all the systematic things,
Systematize operations.
operations. Yeah, because I think that the society, all the people on the society stay living so quickly, and this is a sociologic problem, very big and ignored for a lot of people, I think.
Can you explain that, please, more in detail? Sounds very interesting, but it's
Yeah,
a bit general to me, to my understanding. What do
yeah.
you mean by that?
Okay, I'm only try to explicate. So on English is more difficult to me, but let's try. Okay. You know that a lot of people, also the students, the kids, also the kids, have a disciplinary for the beginning of his life, no, when I start to go to the school, and on each step to you grow and to you go to past, is you're gonna to to summary more responsibilities to your charge now. And the thing that success is that this system have a lot of variations and a lot of more things, but the principal idea are that the people start to act very automatic on an automatic way and an automatic process. Always we are staying running on one or a lot routines, and we are running, but we don't know to the way that we're running, no, on the or the conclusion of the running. We only run disgust, no, disgust. We
We're off, wearing off.
sorry,
People,
we're not.
people are wearing off. People are wearing off.
Oh,
Desgastándose.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Disgustance and all of his life, this process and this kind of rhythm on the life. I think that it is very common that these separate our life, that the things that it could be very these simple things that are that are make us more complete us. And this we look that we always want to make whatever thing, but if these things are productive, if I'm gonna to rest, I'm gonna to rest reading one book, for example. If one gonna to rest, I'm gonna to rest, go to running now for make exercise. But always, he our brain starts to think how to improve our routine, and the time how to optimize all the time and all our activities, no. And the people is gonna to ¿cómo sería se vuelven, teacher?
Become
Become, yeah,
people.
is gonna
People become
to become very materialist, and also they only want the things that is gonna to ¿cómo sería sirven, teacher? Sirven,
be helpful or
yeah,
that serve. You can also say they are going to serve.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They only looked for the things that serve, and another things that to comply his own wishes. And these are a term career for the life of the people. And actually, for example, the kids one wish, and they with his fathers. For example, his fathers promised to the kid that if the kid is gonna to have a good behavior, the fathers is gonna to buy one toy, no, one special toy, and the kid have this wish and staying, and he stay to work of the for this wish, and all his acts are justified for reach this wish, and this with all of the wishes that the people have, no. The paradoxic thing that succeeds with this are that we put this wish like on a paradigm, on a or a pedestal that we see like a road, no, como una meta.
Okay,
So after that you comply this route, you only gonna to go to perseguir otra.
to pursue. We then want, once we achieve this goal, this is an important sentence that you mentioned, which is very important. You achieve the goal, you complete the goal, right? And then we want a new one, another goal, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then we want to pursue another goal. And let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Very interestingly, what is the problem with this process? Is this a problem that we are working or behaving as automats automatically, or that someone is guiding our behavior, that we are following the pattern that we watch on TV or on a movie? If you want to be happy, behave like this man over here, right? Running after a
Yeah.
goal. Or it's a very philosophical question, Luis, and very interesting how
Mhm,
you are presenting it.
mhm.
So my question for you is, in this moment, is it okay or is a problem to comply to achieve a goal and then pursue another goal? What do you think? What
Yeah.
what what's your
Okay.
idea,
Okay.
please?
Okay. It's very interesting. The thing that success with the goal is the meta, no? Goal is the meta, no?
Goal, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing that success with this topic on a social problem are that I mentioned it before that the people is gonna to be very automatic, no, with all of this process. And the thing that success, the problem are not if you're gonna to to running for your goal. So this is a phenomenologic thing that happened that the first of the history, no? All the big things on the history is gonna to pass for a big passion of one person, no? For the contrary, this thing is not gonna to be big. um, but the thing that success on the actually that the people don't know, no saben, don't know.
They don't know. People don't know
Yeah, people don't know to, no sé cómo sería, para dónde corren.
to where to towards where to run. Let's write that sentence. Where
Ujú.
to run? Okay, I know what you mean. People don't know towards towards where to run.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where to run or for what
they
to
don't have
run.
direction. They just run with no direction. That's what
Yeah.
you were saying, right? Okay.
Yeah, or also for why, no? For why run.
Or why, or even worse, why they are running in such and such direction? That's a very interesting question, incredibly interesting. And probably, Luis, that happens to all of us sometimes.
Sorry?
Probably
Mm-hmm.
in more or less degree,
Mm-hmm.
this happens to every person in the planet.
Yeah, yes, I think, yeah.
I mean, you like philosophy. Why? Why do you like philosophy and not rock and roll like other kids, or going to the movies, or I don't know, whatever? What? Why? Well, maybe your parents were one day talking about Plato or Socrates, or one
No,
your
my
uncles were
father,
telling
for
you.
example, hate this kind of topics.
Well, but you like it. You
Yeah,
like
yeah,
philosophy. Uh, why? Well, maybe you watch a movie, maybe one of your teachers, maybe you found an interesting book. I don't know, but you like it. Is that good or bad? Of course, that's fantastic because
yeah,
you develop this passion towards a very interesting topic, which is universal. Also, additionally, you like math. Well, I don't have to investigate too much, right? Your
mhm,
dad is an engineer.
yeah,
Uh, your uncle is an engineer. You like life and society and this. Well, your mom was in marketing and she's a very social lady, very smart, very intelligent. You're gonna like society because you live in society. Your
mhm,
mom was a marketeer in marketing. And I mean, you have many strong positive influences from both sides, right?
yeah.
Which is great. But some people that don't know where to go, uh, that's normal. That's normal. Actually, it's more common than we think. Where do you see this as a problem? This can be a problem. I don't think it is a problem per se in itself,
Mhm.
because sometimes I think, what am I going to eat? I need to make a decision, right?
Yeah,
Um, Maybe I have the discipline, but I don't. Monday chicken, Tuesday meat, Wednesday turkey, Thursday fish. Some people have a routine, a calendar, a schedule.
yeah,
I don't. So I need to decide every day, what am I going to eat? Then, how do you make decisions? That's an important question, Luis. How do you make decisions when it is not a routine? You need to decide, right?
yeah, yeah, yes.
So, how do you make your decisions normally? How's your mental process, your mind process?
I think it depends for the kind of the decision. For example, if I a quotidianity decision, I accept and I recognize that it's very common that it will like a automatic decision.
Yeah,
But maybe on a school important decision, I'm gonna to decide with another parameter, I'm looking for a future, for example.
Okay. Okay.
For example, I decide to enter to the Bachelorate of Physics and Mathematics because I think that I'm gonna to end to study something like like that, you know.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Some things that success with the decisions are the things that we don't gonna cool to. ¿Cómo sería librar, teacher?
How's it what?
Librar.
Librar. Say the complete phrase.
Phrase.
The complete sentence.
Que no nos podemos librar de decidir.
Get rid from making a decision. We cannot get rid. We cannot get rid of making a decision.
Yeah, Sartre says that we are condemned to to the decision, no?
Sartre says that we are condemned to making a decision. In other words, that we can just not decide, let destiny decide for us, that we need to make the decision, right? Ourselves.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
that can be, uh, I don't think that is a tragedy. Actually, that is something very good because then your destiny is in your hands, not in the hands of fate. No fate, destino. Right?
yeah. But one problem of the faith is the perspective. You know, if we recognize that the faith exists, um, or the other way, if we recognize that we make and construct our fate.
Oh, that's a fantastic idea. Let me see. Let me put two options. Fate. Does it exist? I'm gonna put the word beforehand. Beforehand. De antemano.
Okay, yeah.
Or we build it, we construct our fate. That's one of the most fascinating and intriguing questions of philosophy. Yeah,
Yeah,
for me, it's fabulous because then do we build it, or no matter what you do, you're going to be a doctor? I'm exaggerating,
yeah.
right? Or you're going to be an engineer. It's already decided by the gods. What do you think, Luis?
I think all depends of the perspective, but our perspective or a human perspective, only we could see that on a logical way,
Okay.
that we construct our fate, that we never could be see the future, you know. Um, Imagine like we try to build on shoes of God, for example, and see the perspective that God have of the future. No, for this, it's indifferent. No, the things that could be that we could be made. Maybe only exists one line of the all the continuity of the things on all the world, on all the person, on all the phenomena, on the that pass on the universe. But we are humans are only staying on one step of this line, no? Only we are living of the on the present, and it's a present like I remember the Art Saint Augustine that they reflexive of this topic, and they start to looking we are present, yeah, but what, how much it's gonna to during the present, no, it could be 1 minute, 1 second, but the thing are the time for talk to the present is indivisible. It doesn't exist any metric to looking or to proportion what gonna to represent the present, no. And also I'm going to bring one idea of another writer that was Borges, Jorge Luis Borges.
He's Argentinian, yeah, fantastic writer. Yes,
Yeah, that they say we only are. I'm gonna to to say in English. We only are a particle, a fugaz particular, una partícula fugaz.
okay, a particle, momentary particle.
Yeah, momentary particle of the present. So we are made us of forgetting. O sea, estamos hechos de olvido.
We are made of what?
De olvido. De olvido, forgotten or forgetfulness.
We're made of forgetfulness. Wow, what a phrase. Yeah, we're made of forgetfulness. Yeah, well, I believe that our consciousness, we are conscious of the present. We are conscious of the present, uh, and we can extend the scope. The scope is el alcance, right?
Okay,
And we can extend or shrink, comprimir,
okay.
shrink the extent or the scope of it, de ella.
Mhm.
Give me a second, Luis, please.
Yeah, yeah, don't worry, teacher.
Really quick. Just a second, please. I'm sorry, Luis.
Yeah, don't
What
worry,
we were
teacher.
saying that we're conscious of the present. We're conscious of our present. That is in our control. We
Teacher,
say
what is the meaning of conscious?
consciente. We are
Yeah.
conscious of the present. Conscious, conscious of the present. That is your in consciousness, right? You are determining the present is not going to be 1 second, it's going to be 1 minute, it's going to be 1 hour, or it's going to be 1 day,
Mhm.
because it represents something important psychologically or emotionally for you, right?
Yeah,
So tomorrow is your graduation party. Well, the day of tomorrow, you're going to be the complete day thinking of the now. Now is not 1 hour. Now is the complete day, right? The celebration, this and that, right? You can think of the now in terms of seconds, minutes, hours, days, or longer.
yeah,
And you have the faculty to extend it or to shrink it.
yeah. It's relative.
Yeah, exactly. But it's your decision. It's your conscious decision to say, how long is now? Well, now, for me, this moment is this hour that we chat and discuss ideas and concepts and intriguing moments. And for me, the idea of now is 1 hour,
Hmm.
right? If I'm go to eat with my mom, the conscious of now is 2 hours or 3 hours that I spend eating with her. The
Yeah,
conscious of now is variable. You have control to extend it or shrink it, don't you? What do you think about this idea, Luis? That you have the control to extend or to shrink the scope of your consciousness of the present. What do you think?
yeah. It could be past, but stay one problem that we also staying called with names this relative. extend or shrink como intervalos of time.
In intervals of time. Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, of course, you can say, well, now is 1 hour. If you break an event in short steps, like for example, your graduation party, well, the first you choose your suit, then, or maybe in the morning you take a bath or you go to the gym, you prepare for the celebration. Then you choose your outfit, what you're gonna wear during the party.
Yeah.
Then you call your family members and say, "Uncle, don't forget to go. This and that person, don't forget." You remind the guests that they need to be there in your party. You can break it in small brackets of time, as you say, right?
Yeah, 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 yes, yes, yes. And are the the kind of topics that the people don't see it, no?
But it's extremely well. It's very interesting, but at the same time, it's a bit complex because
Yes, yes, yes.
because you need to make a lot
Still,
of abstractions. Just making the abstraction of the now. Well, if I tell somebody what means now for you, you say now, but now is now. Yeah, but what
yeah,
is now? 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day.
yes. For example, also San Agustin have a very famous aphorism and phrase. He said that what is the time? If anyone ask to me, I know what is the time. But if someone no, but yes, but if someone asks to me, I don't know what is the time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because time is one of the concepts that is constantly elapsing. Time is constantly elapsing. Elapsing is passing, pasando, right?
Yeah,
Elapsing.
yes, yes.
You say, well, time is elapsing constantly. 1 second, 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour,
Mhm.
years, right? And it
Are
never stops.
like the river, no, of the Heraclito.
How is that story?
The one man don't could to washes on the same river.
Ah, exactly. You never take a bath 2 times in the same river, right?
Yeah, one.
Yeah, that is a fantastic idea. Even discussing these ideas makes people think about so many interesting concepts, right? Like the concept of fate.
Yeah.
This concept of fate is fabulous because how is fate? How do you can you know your fate? Or I mean, this same question is very interesting. Does it exist? And we're not going to change it, or we construct our fate.
Mhm.
The concept of time, the concept of now, the concept of now. Uh, these are all philosophical questions which are very interesting, but have a practical application. Very practical. Yeah,
Okay.
because it allows us to make right or wrong decisions. Don't you think that's one of the main immediate consequences?
Yeah, yes, yes, yes. For become more conscious of the time that you living, you made or you try to make the better decisions, no?
Exactly. Yeah, that's correct. You all of us want to make better decisions, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, we not always make right decisions. Sometimes we make erroneous decisions, which is part of the human condition, don't you think?
So can you repeat your last question?
Making errors when we make decisions is part of the human condition. We are humans. We are not robots.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Very good, Luis. Well, how would you like to conclude this session? What would you summarize, make a summary, synthesis of what we discussed today, Luis?
Okay. A synthesis. Maybe. Nothing person on all of the history of the humanity are understanding the correctly concept of the time.
Well, yeah, okay.
Could be, no? Could be.
Yeah, absolutely. Makes total sense. So we need to give them some direction, right?
Yeah.
Very good, Liz. Well, excellent as usual. Good, and very interesting. And you know a lot of topics, and that's very nice because it makes the chat very, very interesting and intriguing too. Intriguing as well.
Thank you very much, teacher.
Okay, Luis, take care. See you soon. Probably, I don't know, maybe Thursday, if
Thursday? Yeah,
possible.
yes, teacher. Thursday is a good day for me because I'm gonna to exit temprano de la escuela.
Early. Okay,
Early. Yeah, yeah,
very good. All right, so we chat some more next Thursday. All right.
yeah. Thank you very much, teacher.
Take care. See you. Have a wonderful day,
Thank you,
Luis.
teacher. Also, goodbye.
Bye bye bye.